All glory only to the Lord God Almighty. Rejoice Innovation in Education welcomes you. We are very happy to introduce new teaching aid in our education field. Before I'm going to start this new learning session, I would like to ask one question. Everyone should answer for this question. Okay. The question is really very big question, very tough question, very complicated question. It's a really very big question. Everyone should answer for these questions. Okay? Here is the question for you. All are happy? எல்லாரும் நல்லா இருக்கீங்களா? சந்தோஷமா இருக்கீங்களா? Rejoice in the Lord, always rejoice. Whatever it may be, don't worry, be happy. Okay, now in this learning session, we are going to learn about 9th standard science, unit 17, animal kingdom. Unit 17, animal kingdom. In our world, there are 1.5 billions of living organisms were identified. Please make note it on. There are 1.5 millions of living organisms were identified. Generally, these all living organisms put under basic 5 kingdom. Basic 5 kingdom. Number 1, Monera. Number 2, Protista. Number 3, fungi. Number 4, Plantae. Number 5, Animalia. All organism comes under this 5 basic kingdom. As I already told you, there are 1.5 millions of living organisms are identified in our world. The number of living organisms is really vast in number. So, to make easy, to make study easier way, we need is some kind of methodology or some kind of method to learn easily this all living organism. The method is nothing but classification. What is classification? Classification is nothing but arranging of all organisms into groups. Arranging of all organisms into groups on the basis of similarities and differences. In another way, ordering of all organisms into groups on the basis of similarities, dissimilarities and relations. Okay. The first systematic study of this all living organism, there is a science of classification that is called taxonomy. Taxonomy is nothing but a science of classification. This taxonomy was introduced by a Swedish botanist. His name was Carolus Linnaeus. Swedish botanist. His name was Carolus Linnaeus. He is another way called as father of taxonomy. In taxonomy in Tamil, Vagaipatiyal. This taxonomy was a systematic study of this all living organism. This was introduced by the Swedish botanist Carolus Linnaeus. Now, let us have a systematic study of classification. Start from the lowest category. First, species. Species is nothing but a lowest taxonomic category. For example, Indian parrot and green parrot. Indian parrot, Psittacula eupatra. Green parrot, Psittacula grammari. Both are belongs to different species, eupatra and grammari. We cannot interbreed these both each other. Next, genus. Group of closely related species is called genus. Genus is nothing but closely related species. It's called genus. For example, Canis palapus and Canis auris. This Canis palapus is Indian jackal. The Canis auris is Indian wolf. The both are belongs to different genus. Palapus and auris. Both are different belongs to different genus. Okay. Next, family. A group of common characters. Several common characters makes family. For example, leopard, tiger, and cat. These are all max a big cat family called Felidae. Felidae is a big cat family. Okay. Number of related family having common characters placed in a group called order. For example, monkeys, baboons, apes, man. This all are belongs to different family, but they are put in the order primates. This primates having same common character. Now let's go to class. Related or similar orders together form a class. For example, rabbit, rat, cat, whales, chimpanzee, and human being. These are all having a same common character, nothing but presence of skin and mammary glands. So they are comes under the same class Mammalia. Now let's go to next phylum. Classes which are related to one another comes under phylum. When we talk about phylum, mammals, reptiles, frogs, fishes, they are all comes under the phylum Chordata. Chordata is nothing but presence of notochord. The animals which are having notochord is called Chordata. Now let us learn this phylum Chordata afterwards, after this end of this lesson. Okay. Now let's move to kingdom. Kingdom is the highest category in the classification hierarchy. This kingdom basically depends upon the common character. They may have a fundamental characters, but fundamentally they are different from each other. Microorganism, plants, and animals. Now our lesson animal kingdom comes under the animal kingdom. Okay. We can divide animal kingdom on the basis of level of organization. There is nothing but arrangement of cells and body symmetry, germ layer, and nature of coelom. Now, basis for classification. First, level of organization. Animals are grouped on the basis of cells, tissues, organs, and organ system level of organization. They are unicellular and multicellular. Uni means one, single cellular organism. Multicellular means many, multicellular organism. Okay, on the basis of symmetry, there are two types of symmetry in our animal kingdom. Number one is radial symmetry and bilateral symmetry. What is radial symmetry? When animals cut through the central axis of the body, if we get equal off or any direction, that is called radial symmetry. For example, starfish. Next, bilateral symmetry. If animals cut through the central axis, only two equal offs, that's called bilateral symmetry. For example, frog and man. Okay. Next, germ layers. On the basis of presence of germ layers, we can divide animal kingdom into two, diploplastic and triploplastic. What is diploplastic and triploplastic? Generally, there are three types of germ layers: endoderm, ectoderm, mesoderm. Endoderm, ectoderm and mesoderm. Endoderm means internal, inside germ layers is called endoderm. Ectoderm is external germ layers is called ectoderm. Mesoderm, middle. In between endo and ecto, mesoderm. Okay. If suppose the animals having these two germ layers, endoderm and ectoderm, called as diploplastic. If animals having endoderm, ectoderm, mesoderm, these three, triploplastic. Di means two, tri means three. Tri, presence of this endoderm and ectoderm. Triploplastic, presence of endoderm, ectoderm and mesoderm. Okay, now next, coelom. What is coelom? Coelom is nothing but a fluid-filled body cavity. It separates digestive system from the body wall. Coelom is nothing but fluid-filled body cavity. It separates digestive system into body wall. It may be a development from the embryonic stage. Okay, this coelom, according to the presence of coelom, we can divide three type of animal part. Three type of animal groups. Number one, acoelomate. Number two, pseudocoelomate. Number three, coelomate or eucoelomate. First, acoelomate. Acoelomate means having no body cavity. That means the animals which are having acoelomates do not have any body cavity. Simply no body cavity. Then second, pseudocoelomates. That means the animals which are having a false body cavity. False body cavity. That's called pseudocoelomates. Pseudo means false. Then third one, coelomates or eucoelomates. These are kind of animals having a true fluid-filled body cavity, that is nothing but true coelom. Okay. For example, acoelomate, tapeworm. Pseudocoelomate, example, roundworm. And coelomate, eucoelomate, example, earthworm or frog. Okay. Now let's move to notochord. As already we learned about this area, phylum, notochord. What is notochord? It's nothing but a backbone. In the primitive state, we can call notochord. In the higher level organism, we can say vertebrata. So on the basis of this presence of notochord, we can divide the animal kingdom basically into two, invertebrata and vertebrata. Invertebrata means absence of this backbone. Vertebrata is presence of backbone or notochord. The primitive type called prochordata, the higher level called chordata. Now, let us move to binomial nomenclature. The Swedish botanist, this Carolus Linnaeus, introduced a new type of naming animals that is called binomial nomenclature. This binomial nomenclature, this Swedish botanist Carolus Linnaeus used two names. First name belongs to genus, second name belongs to species. These are taken from Latin and Greek words. First name starts with genus, the second name starts with species. First name having the first letter is capital letter, the second name species having a small letter in the first letter. Genus first letter is capital letter, species small letter first letter. Okay, now let us have some examples of this binomial nomenclature. Some of the animals. Common name of this is common name of amoeba. This common name of amoeba, when we come to binomial nomenclature, first name genus species is called Amoeba proteus. First name belongs to genus, second name belongs to species. First name starts with capital letter and second word starts with small letter. Amoeba common name, binomial name Amoeba proteus. Likewise, Hydra vulgaris, tapeworm, Tania solium, earthworm, Lamberto mauriti, roundworm, Ascaris lumbricoides, leech, Hirdonesia granulosa, cockroach, Periplaneta americana, snail, Pila globosa, starfish, Asterias rubens, frog, Rana hexadactyla, crow, Curvus splendens, peacock, Parocristatus, dog, Canis familiaris, cat, Felis, tiger, panther, tigers. Finally, man. The binomial name is Homo sapiens. I hope you all enjoyed this learning session. We will continue this session in the next session. Till then, have a nice day. See you. Bye bye. Tata. God bless you.